Welcome back, guys, to another video of Blade II Bannerlord. I hope you're all doing well. So in the last episode we took the settlement of O'Dock. We managed to capture it from the dirty Khuzait troops. We've beaten their forces here, we held a defence, and we've defended our lands as well. So now what we're going to do, we've built up the garrison quite decently already. We're just going to maybe put a couple more men in there. Given it is a town, we just want to make sure that the defence is appropriate, and we do have enough men to defend it. Not that the Khanate is much of a threat at the moment. We really have pushed them back, and soon we will be wiping out their culture from the face of the earth. So what our plan is, we're going to try and take Samira Castle pretty much right now, straight away, and then we're going to move around and try and take a Kaiser Castle as well, and then we've secured the southern border of their empire. Once we've done this, we're going to move up round to the top, take Tepez, and then move away through to their final settlements, and eventually destroying them at Chaikand. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we're just going to pick up a few more troops. Just want to max out our party. Just go back into Idrissa, the Imperial lands down here. Pick up the last few remaining men that we need. Head straight up to Samira, get some siege engines up and running, and we'll take it nice and quickly. There shouldn't be much resistance at all. Should be able to take it quite quickly. I don't think anywhere's going to fall under siege anytime soon. We have destroyed a lot of their forces, so we should be okay for the time being. So we're just going to pick up some recruits from Idrissa. We're going to head down to Cairo, just down here. Pick up some hopefully better quality troops, and then we're going to take our forces over to Samira. So once the Khanate is fully dealt with, our clan is going to form the First Kingdom. We're just going to be taking over the role of the Khanate, essentially. But what comes with that is we're going to need to build up some relations. We're going to need alliances. So what we're going to have to try and go and do is go into different kingdoms, like the Southern Empire. Now they've been fought back, and they're really not doing well. They've got 3 towns. They've been pushed right into the middle there, and they're doing quite weak. So I reckon Rajaya, however you say her name, the Empress, is going to be looking for some friends, some alliances, because she's going to need it. O'Dock's under siege. Ilatar thinks that he can bring back what was taken, earn himself some glory. Now I don't think so. Let's have a look. We've got Farcreed, who seems to be on the move. He's just stopped, but he does seem to be on his way. He's got 470 men. So if Farcreed heads down here, we should have a force big enough to take them on and wipe them out. This is a last-ditch effort, a desperate attempt to try and gain some glory for himself and win the war single-handedly, the full. And now he's on his heels and running. Now Farcreed's only going to attack if I do. He is running from us, so he's probably not got very strong forces, but as Farcreed's engaged, we're going to support him. We're going to support our clan, give him a boost, make sure we've got his back, and protect him as best we can. Right, same as always, we've got a fair few recruits. We're just going to hold them back. They can charge at the end. We're going to split our forces into 2 units. We're going to split our infantry right in half. We're going to put one on the left and one on the right. We're going to put both forces into a square formation. Our archers, we're just going to hold them into a straight line. I should split them up into 2 groups and put them on either flank, but what we're going to do is we're just going to hold a nice firm line. Cavalry's going to go straight at the back, and they're going to charge through. Mounted archers are going to hold the left flank. A lot of archer firing, so I might bring my cavalry forward with me, see if we can take on a few of these guys here. Having them charge behind me, hopefully they can support me in a moment. I'm taking a few hits. It's the Karakurjit, that's the problem, this mercenary clan of horsemen. Bloody hundreds of them, and they're not too bad as troops either. I think there's 2 leaders from their clan here at the moment, so they do pose quite a significant threat to our forces. But we have our strong formations, both our infantry squares holding. Archers have turned to face us at the moment, but hopefully we can turn that around. They've also bunched up, so what we're just going to do is we're going to get them back into a nice loose formation. Obviously horse archers, once the enemy has engaged, they're going to be set into a charge. We've got to keep our eyes on our archers and make sure that they constantly stay spread out, or at least as much as possible. We'll try and protect the flanks from the cavalry here, if we can. I'm going to get my cavalry set up on this flank here, the right flank, and then we're going to send them into a charge, hopefully dealing some flanking damage. It looks like some of their infantry has now engaged my infantry, which is good. Losing a couple of men, but it looks like the bulk of their infantry is now converging on my square formation. So what we're going to do is we're going to send the horse archers in now, and the cavalry is also going to start their charge. Horse archers are hopefully going to deal with the enemy horse archers, however there are a lot of them. Like I said, the Caracurgit, they're a big threat. They are very potent, they have a lot of their men, a lot of mounted, which is a big threat for us. Battle's quite even at the moment, hopefully we can turn that around. Enemy infantry won't last long, we've just got to make sure our archers are secure. The enemy looks like they may have bunched around them, so we might have to just force them to move, but our infantry is now going to go into a charge, now that they've dealt with their formations. They've done their job, we can send them out. Oh okay, left flank did not do so well, right flank even. They should have been supported. But the infantry is now going to be engaging them in the centre. Archers, you guys are going to get to a circle and start firing in all directions. We need arrows flying in every direction due to this cavalry. We have way too many. Now they're all dismounting. They're becoming an even bigger threat. But like I said, archers now formed a circle. The infantry has been dealt with. We did lose one of those squares, but like I said, with this formation, we lose one, but we usually keep the other, and then they can mop up what's rest. Oh, I'm down. Okay, it's going to be interesting. Yep, we are winning. We are mopping them up quite nicely. We've taken quite a few losses, but it seems that we are now winning quite nicely here. Hopefully this is their only army in the area. We've taken 20 losses out of our own, and 48 altogether. It's unfortunate I went down there, but it does mean that we can clear up the rest of them. We can go ahead and we can speed this up just a little bit. There's 40 of them left. We're going to take a few more losses, hopefully not too many. Nothing major though. Losing a couple of good archers, but we can get them back. Ilatar's finally down, so that should be the end of their morale. Infantry's obviously holding. Archers are bunching up together, but cavalry is finishing the job. There we go. So the remaining ones of them have just been dismounted. Should be getting finished up. Definitely need to build up our horse archer force. They are very, very vital, especially against these clans full of horse archers. The Caracurgit, honestly, they are really, really powerful troops. If it was the tribal warriors on their own, not too much of a concern, but that mercenary clan can be a big threat, especially to our formations. They are just really good at flanking. They're very good shots, and they have a lot of ammo as well. So they don't necessarily come into the infantry formations like we want them to. And they're very good against our cavalry that we send against them. Archers, they did a good job. I think I just left them a little bit too late to get them in the right positions. The enemy got to us very quickly there, so I think that might have been partly a problem as well. But it still worked. We didn't lose too many men, neither did Farcreed. We took sustainable losses. Quite a few injuries, but not too bad. So we're just going to build up our forces again. We just need to go grab a few more recruits, which I'll probably just grab some Kurgit troops. From Odok. We'll probably just grab a few recruits from there, maybe a few more mercenaries from the tavern. We've got the money. It's actually the best we're doing for money for quite some time now. Farcreed, yeah, his party's gotten very small there. I think he took a lot more losses than I did. But he's still doing alright. Security's going up, loyalty is going down, but very, very small amounts now. So we have more or less managed to fix that. My party strength is now 228, which is phenomenal. I didn't realise it had gone up that much. That was fine, there were enemy troops. Like I said, we're just going to grab, can't grab many, but we're just going to try and grab some recruits from these areas. Yuck. Nothing I suppose I can do, not really. Onira, where is that? Oh yes, it's in the plains just south of Cyrenaica, I think. We should have enough men, so what we'll do is we'll head round to Dinara. Grab the last bunch of recruits. Looks like somebody's there. No, you're on, John. Islena's taken somebody else captive. I can't remember if I reinstated Alda. I did. She's just at Boltercant. Okay, that's fine. Farcreed's building back his numbers. We'll get a few more of these guys. No more recruits. Not getting the best of men. Obviously, we've still got 15 men injured, so there is that to deal with as well. But not too bad. So there you go. Last couple of recruits, and then we'll head up to Samira now. We'll siege the fortress in the mountains. What's its garrison? What's its defence? We've got 230 men. 25 of that is a garrison. The rest is militia. So really not much of a threat here at all. Those militia troops are not very good quality, so we shouldn't have much of a resistance here. 25 garrison. Yeah, no, it's not enough. I think it's mostly archers. Yeah, so 22 archers and 3 of that are infantry. Like I said, not much of a threat. So we could probably take this quite nicely if we just build some catapults for ourselves. Or do I want to build catapults? Definitely, we want a battering ram. I think we'll build catapults. I just won't deploy all of them, because I don't want any of them firing at the gate, which we're going to push through. I'm not going to build siege towers after what happened in the last one. I think we're going to just try and avoid those. The battering rams, they work absolutely fine. There's no issues with them, so I think we'll just use a battering ram to get through these through the walls, and we'll leave the siege towers. We know that the ladders work fine, so if we need to, we can use them. Now we do have an army here, but they are waiting. They're going to have reinforcements there, so they will attack us. Right. We're evenly matched in power. They should mostly have nomads. Now this is a pretty big force, and we are a little bit injured. We've still got some injuries, 15 men wounded, so we're not up to full strength, but we have got 30 cavalry, 38 ranged, and 78 infantry, so our focus is definitely on infantry. We can quickly have a brief look at the party, possibly. Nope. No, it won't give us the quick rundown. We can have a look here. So we've got 20 horse archers, 50 infantry, 61 infantry, 19. Yeah, okay, not too bad at all. So they've got a decent chunk of horse archers, but the majority of their force is infantry. I just want to check this guy. He's got a few Karakuzates. Karakuzate elders. He's got 4 of them, mostly nomads, so I think he's been weakened from when we've attacked him before. So I think even him, the mercenary clan, they're not going to be much of a threat here either. So let's jump into it. The power says we're evenly matched, even though they've got double our number. So I'm quite confident that we should win. Hopefully we don't take too many losses, because like I said, we do want to take this castle. So we're just going to try and play very defensively. We'll keep our infantry as 1, because I really want to reduce losses. Even if we, it's hard to tell, because it does work, but sometimes it's just not worth. I don't know. I feel like we need more archers for it to work this time. But we'll just try and play it safe. We'll just keep everyone together, make sure everyone's working together. I think that's the best thing we can do here. Horse archers behind the archers and split up. Oh, do I charge with my cavalry, try and take some of theirs out, or do I wait and use them for a flank? I don't know. They are charging some of their forces at us. I don't know who this is, but he's really wanting to get in there. He's dead now, so it doesn't matter. I might put them into a square. Honestly, I can't decide. Shield wall, square. I think we're going to go square. But we're just going to wait until they get a little bit closer. Use the shield wall now to block some of the arrow fire. But I just feel like our infantry is quite small as it is, so I don't want them to get overwhelmed. They are 2 ranks deep, so it might be why it seems it that way, but I'm not sure. Just got to be as careful as possible. Cavalry is obviously at the rear, so they're not blocking anybody. We've got mercenaries at the back and heavy lancers at the front. Perfect formation. Come on, archers. Start doing some damage. That's it. Alright, I'll try and get in there. Get my cavalry to follow me, and in a moment I'm going to set the infantry into a shield square. Do it now. Square. Pay attention so I don't get shot at. Got to bear in mind that I've just set the cavalry to follow me, so I don't want to get too close to their foot formations. And we're literally right in the middle of them. Come on, boys, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Get out of there. They are charging our flanks. A little bit concerned about that, but we should be okay. I'll spawn mercenary cavalry. Let's just get everyone into our position. Let's try and support and try and hit the flanks with our cavalry. Horse archers can go into a charge. Cavalry, go into a charge. Stop following me. Do your own thing. Archers down this flank are going to need some support. They've been absolutely charged at. There's hundreds of them here. And I'm getting slaughtered by peasants. Come on, cavalry. Help them out. Right, infantry charge. We're going to need your support. They've barely got any hit in their formation. The enemy's just gone right round them. Archers, I think, for once their automatic bunching up has actually helped. And obviously we've got the enemy horse archers, which are now on our flank here. They're being a lot more tactical this time round, which is not good for me. I may go down in a second. I'm right in the middle of them and they seem to be targeting me, so I might take a decent hit. We seem to be doing okay. See if we can get in the archer formation here and take a few of these guys out too. Which hopefully we can. 2. Better than none. Archers, charge. Let's just get everyone out there. The horse archers I'm most concerned about. A few more of them there, decent. Okay, let's keep charging, keep charging. Infantry's been broken, not worried about them. Just their horse archers, they're the only real threat here. Definitely need to start getting a few more a few archers together to start dealing with these horse archers, especially the Karakurgits. Oh, that was close. Set him down. Nice. Yeah, I think we're all good. I think we've mopped them up. We took a few losses again. Didn't lose too many infantry because they barely attacked the infantry. They just went right round them there. I think that was my fault. With the cavalry, I may have kind of urged the enemy to go around instead of just straight through. So that was my own fault. Should have been a bit more patient. We have a tactic that we know works, and I just completely avoided it. So we'll try not to do that next time. Try and keep it the old way. Looks like most of our losses were just normal infantry. It seems about half and half infantry, half archers. We lost 2 cavalry, I think, altogether, or just 1. We lost heavy horse archer, heavy horse lancer. Sorry, nomad, trained infantry, recruit, sergeant crossbowman. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. 38 more men injured, but we've just taken out more of their forces in the local area, so we shouldn't see much more resistance. And there we go. And we can take these guys on just for the siege, and then we'll drop them into a garrison or something afterwards. You know what? I never get the Menevilitans. Meneviliatons. I like the legionaries because obviously we have the shields, but what I really need to start doing is I need to start using them together. We should have a shield wall at the front, and then behind we should have these guys. These are Meneviliatons. Honestly don't know how to say it, but what we want is to get those 2 formations together. So we want a shield wall at the front, and then we want our spear infantry without their shields just behind, so that when the enemy engages our shield wall formation, we can either choose to charge our spears and pikes through that formation and start driving them back, or once they've hit and we know that they've tried to charge through the middle, our guys can then flank round. We can split it into 2 more groups and have each of them take a left and a right flank together, or even just to sit there and protect the flanks and then take the charge once the shield infantry is fallen back. It could be worth doing, so I definitely want to start building up a force for that and start being a lot more tactical with our troops. We're getting a lot more elite archers together, which is brilliant. Probably want to boost cavalry, I think, because we're going to get a lot of our bucciarellis. Yeah, I just want to have a look. How is it spelled? Bucciarellis. Bucciarelli. Bucciarelli. I don't know, is it E or I? Can never remember. I swear it always changes. I don't know my Latin that well. Bucciarelli. Just call it that. I can settle on a word and I can keep it that way. But yeah, so I want to start building up, obviously, shielded infantry, and then I want to start building up unshielded, or just spear infantry behind on the flanks. Same, I want to build up, obviously, more horse archers, more cavalry, but start splitting them into groups as well. The more formations we have, the more likely we'll win. The more likely that we will win our battles, because we can be more strategic, we can be more tactical, and the more formations we have, the more the enemy has to also split up to engage those formations. So I really want to start splitting up my troops. Ideally, I need to stick with one culture initially, because you know the Imperial infantry, they do cover a bit of everything. They're quite a well balanced force. The Imperials aren't necessarily good at one area, although their elite cataphracts are really good cavalry. I don't know if you could say that maybe the heavy Mamluks or the Vlandian Knights might be a little bit better than these guys, but they are still very good troops. So I don't know there. We'll move that to reserve. It's probably lost quite a bit of damage. That's my fault. I should have been paying more attention. But we'll put that in the reserve now. And we know we've got it. We've still got a whole lot of their prisoners. Or we should do. We've got a whole load of these guys taken. Although I do think... Yeah, Scholar Rhoda. So these guys are mercenaries as well. So they've got another mercenary clan. Looks like they've lost one of their members there. Which really isn't good for us, to be honest. I don't know how they feel about me. They don't dislike me, which is good. As far as I know, I think they have... We know they have 2 clans fighting for them at the moment. Potentially they have 3 altogether, though. I'm not entirely sure. Calissa has improved her two-handed. She's been doing a lot of tournaments I've seen down in the bottom left. So we've got two-handed weapons give you 10% better handling. Infantry troops in formation have their two-handed skill increased by 30. Increase your damage against shields with two-handed weapons by 30%. Infantry troops in your formation gain their damage against shields by 15%. Better handling for her, I guess, would be the best thing. We'll probably never make her into a party leader or maybe a caravan leader, actually. Can't say never. Possibly that. Carla's escaped. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point. We're just holding them so they don't come and attack us. We know that we're not going to hold them. There is an army on its way. So we could probably make do with perhaps just the 2 catapults. I don't know how they keep coming back so quickly. So we can probably lead our assault here. We've got 92% health, 176 men. We've got our battering ram, we've got our 2 catapults, so we should be able to take this place, I reckon. Shouldn't be too much resistance, so let's go for it. Let's start the assault. And then hopefully we can take the castle and not have to deal with another army, because we can probably beat them, but we're just going to take more and more losses, and eventually we're just not going to be able to attack. So we want to take it now. And we want our catapults to ideally not be somewhere where they're going to fire against the main gate. Unfortunately, due to the castle layout and design, it's not really possible. It kind of looks like most of them are going to be doing that. Probably it looks like these 2 actually are going to be the biggest ones that potentially could be a threat. So maybe I want to move that either here or here, and they can both fire on this section of the wall. That might be the best option. If they can't fire, they're still going to be able to turn and fire there. That's the only problem. But it's better than one that's angled directly to that part, possibly. Yeah, we'll go there. We'll take the risk. Hopefully they don't turn left. I know he definitely has the chance of turning left, but it seems like he might be able to fire to the right, as that is definitely a closer area. So hopefully they do that instead. But we'll have to see. I don't know who we've got down here. It looks like cavalry. No, that is our infantry. Well, actually it's a mix, isn't it, I think. Just check. Yeah, that's the perfect number of men actually to take that. And we are just going to be pushing through the main gate, so archers should be in a scatter. Ah, bollocks. There we go. Archers should be in a scatter, and then I'm going to keep my infantry at the back so that they're not taking damage, because we're all going to be charging the same place, like I said before. So yeah, they can stay back here. Probably a couple of them might run off to try and put up the ladders. Hopefully we don't make too much of a fuss about that. But we're just going to be following the battering ram all the way up to the gate. Archers should hopefully take their positions, start doing a bit of damage. Looks like we've got 5 guys here not doing anything. Let's see if we can get them out of their formation. Who are they part of? Part of number 4. So let's toggle, split. Yep, heavy cavalry. That's definitely what they are. Oh, there was 6. Mounted archers! Formation. You're already at scatter. Okay, then maybe just follow me. You guys can stay with me. There's no point in them just sitting there because they're not in the best spot in the world. Archers out there in the open. Not much we can do about that. Let's just let this stay safe. Right, you guys can
Get moving!
Sit. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the best place to put them. That could not have been better timing. That is definitely not where we want them to go. Catapults loosen a lot of shots, but looks like none of them are connecting with my troops, which is good. Ah, can start damaging the game. The wall is very low, so I think the fortification level is quite low for this settlement at the moment. Getting a lot of arrow fire. Larry, damn it. Oh, that's not looking nice. That looks like it's going to be in my way. We're not getting many kills with our archers. We've lost one man to theirs. We haven't killed any of theirs yet, though. There, we've got all these formations, all these walls. I mean, that's awesome, but I don't know what it's defending against. I should really get into the habit of bringing a good bow with me into battle. Definitely. I should start doing that. Even if it's a crossbow or a longbow, just something I can get a bit of range, do a nice bit of damage. That is hitting the path that I need to protect. And that's not in a nice position either. They seem to be missing my archers here, but very narrowly missing them. Let's just pray. Battering ram has still got quite a way to go. We're not close yet. That is getting closer though. Let's just hope my battering rams, my catapults, they're just not hitting anything. I think we needed trebuchets for this map. Catapults just don't seem to have the range. That looks like a nasty one. No, we're good. We're good. Keep pushing, boys. Keep heaving. Oh, that's close. I think he's trying to get me, is he? Yeah, look, so close, but just not enough. We don't have enough range on that. Yeah, he's firing at me. Do they have all four? Okay, apparently they had time to build all four. I didn't realise. That's my fault. Should have been paying more attention to their siege equipment. Just need to keep moving myself, make sure I'm not getting hit, but it's good that I'm drawing their fire at the same time. Especially that one there, and that one actually. They could both be hitting my battering ram potentially here, but we've got to keep moving, make sure that those rocks do not hit us, because that will be the end of this battle. Oh, it's so frustrating that they're just so close to hitting, but just so far at the same time. Okay, I'm going to just hide up by this wall, try and protect myself a little bit. I say that, I'm getting shot, and that catapult very nearly hit me. Let's just hide here, and I'm going to get my infantry into line formations ready. Oh, sorry. Wrong formation. These guys into line formations. That's what we're going to do. Why do I have no archers? Oh. Hold on. Taking a few hits now, so I need to get on the move. But we're pretty much at the gate, so what I want to start doing is getting those formations up here now. So let's tell them to move, because by the time they get here we should be through the gate, hopefully. Losing a couple of men, taking them from archer fire now, because we've obviously climbed up this wall. I'm still taking hits, and they've broken the battering ram. Bollocks. Bollocks! That's it, we've got to retreat. We're not getting through that wall. Oh, we've lost men for nothing. They broke it at the last second, I don't believe it. So now we're going to have to deal with that army and we've lost men. Oh, this is not good. Might have to run, I think. Yeah, we're going to run. We need to pick up some more troops. Oh, I don't believe that. The moment we get there and they break the bloody battering ram down. So they're on the defence. That's fine. We can just quickly go to Adristra and Kyra and pick up some more men. Shouldn't be a problem. It should be absolutely fine. That was, yeah, really unfortunate. I can't believe that. But at least this time we know, definitely worth building some trebuchets. Our catapults just did not have the range to deal with them. So hopefully if we build some trebuchets next time, take out their onagers, and then we can push through. See, yeah, I thought I would do that. So let's see if we can get some more food for our men. Beautiful. Let's take some hardwood, because I should always have a look at doing some smithing. Could always make myself a nicer weapon if I level it up enough, so I'm going to have a look at that. Yep, that's fine. I'm not too fussed about the money side of things. We are doing okay for the moment. Let's just make some charcoal. And next time we get some weapons, we can smelt them down and improve our smithing. Because I should definitely start doing that a little bit more. Definitely start having a look at it. Recruit troops, I've done that. I don't know if they're going to attack the settlement. They might do. Let's just wait. If they do, we can annihilate them. If they don't, it's not too big a problem either way. Again, a lot of their forces are now bunching up here, so I don't know how many lords they have in the area, but it's clearly a lot. It's clearly a lot more than I thought there was anyway. But we're going to head down to Idrissa Castle. I'm not too fussed about that, as long as I don't raid all three of them. We're going to pick up, yeah, get those two. Build up a nice party. I'm going to drop my prisoners off at the castle, and then pick up some Imperial men from Idrissa here. If I've got any left, that is. I might not. It looks like all of them have escaped. Yep. Lost quite a few of them. And I think they've managed to get their parties back up to scratch pretty quickly, it seems. But I know we can take that army out. But we had a lot of injuries once we retreated from that battle, and myself included, so I just wanted to make sure that we were prepared and ready. We should be able to take it the next time. All it means, by the way, is just we're building up our engineering skills, so it's not the worst thing in the world if we do have to keep building siege camps and siege equipment. The more we can increase that skill, the better our siege camps will be, the better our equipment, and the better equipment we can hopefully make. Farcreed's attacking him there. He's got it on lockdown. Brilliant. Good job, mate. Islena's captured another one as well. Party leaders are doing absolutely great at the moment. That's because we've taken out these armies, these parties. So now the enemy is nice and weak, nice and easy for my guys to take out, which is brilliant. Yeah, we're now at 226, so we've got an amazing party going here. And we'll try and siege it this time. Hopefully we can take it. So we'll build our siege camp. We'll build our battering ram again. It took quite a while to get up there, but definitely the best way forward. But we'll be building trebuchets this time round. Try and get all four up. Dinara is under siege. If the army does come for us again, we've more or less got the same amount of men as the army had, so we should be fine in taking them on. It would probably seem that their influence is quite low at the moment, because I don't think they're adding too many lords to their armies. So it would seem they're not doing too great in that regard. So we should be doing okay. Obviously we've got T-Loon here. He's not much of a threat though. Just want to have a look at the party. Tulag is the leader. Yeah, they're not doing too well. Leadership's just gone up, stewardship's gone up. Probably due to high morale, which is good. Still leveling up a lot of skills, a lot of points, which is awesome. Definitely, before I make a kingdom, I think I'm going to try and get myself a nice wife. I feel like every king should have a queen. And once we've done that, once we've got ourselves a wife, we can start our kingdom, I think. I think that would be a good place to start. Create an heir so that we know we've got a dynasty that will last. And then we can set out our policies, our goal. Every time I stop paying attention. Come on. Right, we've got one up. We've got two guys running around us here. Probably not going to attack. I can't imagine that they will. Got a nice strong party going as well. Let's just get those trebuchets up. Got a lot of horse archers. He's got a lot of infantry, a few horse archers. Army coming in here. Roughly evenly matched. Horse archers, infantry. Got Karakurjit again, so that could be a threat. We've got two of those guys from the Karakurjit. And T-Loon as well. So let's have a look. Let's see if they've got many of their elders with them. He's got 72 nomads. 41 nomads, 8 elders. So they've got a couple of the elders, but not too many. So it shouldn't be much of a threat. Mostly just an army of nomads. So we should be fine. It's a shame I can't see their overall what their forces are, but we should be alright. And once we've taken these guys out, I say this every single time. I say once we've taken them out, it shouldn't be anyone else. But then they come back in a couple of seconds. But we should this time have enough time just to build our trebuchets and prepare. Infantry move forward into a shield wall. Archers, we are going to move you slightly left. I've only got 31 left. I've let my archers numbers go down quite a fair bit actually. I need to try and build that back up. My infantry is now where I want it to be, but now I have no archers. Although horse archers has gone up to 42, so that's not so bad. I think that's where they've gone. We've mostly just converted them into Bucellari. Oh, what the hell? Does that every time, doesn't he? Guys, stop with the javelins. Come on. That's one thing that can also be a problem, is infantry in shield walls or squares. If you don't turn off their no fire, if they are fire at will, then a lot of the time they'll, you know, when they're holding their javelins ready to throw them, that's when they're at their most vulnerable. They'll take a lot of archer fire, then that's most likely when they'll get killed. So you've got to be very careful when you're putting in them into that formation. You've got to make sure they're not doing anything stupid like that. It is good, but only once the infantry is close enough that the archers can't fire over them. That is the enemy, sorry, the enemy infantry. Once they're close enough and the enemy archers can't fire over their own men and to hit ours, that's when you want to turn on fire at will. Then you can hit a lot of them with those. Well, there's a few javelins, so they can do a lot of damage with that. Enemy horsemen are really not coming close. They're just not chancing it at all, which is not good for me. I can't get in there and cut down a couple of them. They're just retreating constantly, which means we're going to have them on our flanks very soon. Becoming a problem. Let's move our infantry up a little bit further forward. We don't want to have a repeat of last time where they just run straight round and hit our archers. So let's keep them on the move. Keep them going forward. Don't need my spear out, I need my shield out. Let's keep our men into a shield wall this time so we can try and absorb as many of them as possible. Square is a great formation, but we just want to take as much of the enemy as we can. That looter, or whatever he is going to die. Right, let's make sure we face the enemy, boys. Let's prepare. Cavalry, get in there. Horse archers, start doing your thing. Archers, let's push you back a little bit. Let's keep this fire coming. We're going to have to try and support our infantry as much as possible. Try and protect their flanks, although it looks like they're going to clear the front before the flanks get hit anyway. Flanks, boys, flanks. We're all good. Let's try and kill this leader if we can. There we go, killing a couple of them there. Archers, keep pushing back. Don't engage. No, somehow I missed him. Right, let's have our infantry now charge. Start pushing towards the enemy. Cavalry still doing their thing. Got the darken. Cavalry's locked in a quite major battle over here. See if we can support them out, get a few kills. Try and not kill my own men while I'm doing that. Oh, Dilla. Oh, she's injured. No, she's not. Dead. There we go. There we go. Infantry seems to be doing well. Let's get our archers in the fight as well. They've got swords, they know how to use them. Not doing so well myself. I'm not getting too many kills here. I'm trying to support my men, but not doing too great. I'm missing a lot of my hits. But it looks like my infantry has done their job. They've cleared up most of them. Now we've just got to try and hunt down the remaining cavalry. I think their archers are charged with the formation, so not too many of them left. Well, their morale is holding strong and they're still fighting. We just got to go and clear out the rest of their archers now. Or archers, horse archers. There we go, 2 more dead. A lot of them are on foot. Where are our recruits? Come on, guys. You can join the fun. Destroy the bastards. Come on. There we go, they're all escaping. Brilliant. That's another battle won. Another few armies destroyed. Potentially, maybe killed a few of their leaders. Possibly. Nope. It seems that we're getting to a point in the game where it just can't afford to kill any of their leaders off. Oh, I forgot we lost a companion recently, didn't we? I was going to say, I swear I had 2. We lost 1 footman, we lost 2 nomads, a looter, we've still got a couple of them, I forgot about them. Mercenary cavalry, mercenary guards, mercenary scout. Yeah, lovely, not too bad. 12 losses, 47 injured, should recover them by the time we've finished off all of the... you know what, you can go. Just want to boost the clan relationship with those guys if we can. How too big. You know what? You can go. I'll take most of them prisoner, but I do need to keep releasing him when and as I can, just so I can keep building a relationship, because we definitely need more friends than enemies. And if we're getting to a point where less of them are dying in combat, then we should definitely try and make some more friends. We're going to need them, especially the clan leaders when it comes to creating our own kingdom. Definitely need to start boosting our archers a little bit more, getting a lot more horse archers, which is good, but obviously we want to keep an eye on how many... we took 300 prisoners. Must have barely killed any of them. Continue the siege, sorry, and then let's quickly just have a look at the character skills, which I'm not sure who got the skill. Check. Throwing, quick draw I think we go for. Yeah, quick draw, not shield breaker. She's got great melee skills, but not too great anything else. Hopefully we can boost that. Next time I head into town, I'll try and give her an upgrade to her armor, just make sure I keep her alive as long as possible. Sorry, every time. I do just want to wait until we've got all our trebuchets this time. If we can get... I didn't realise that they built their 4 catapults so quickly, so I do want to make sure that we've got 4 of our own siege engines to hit them back. Plus we've got 37 men to still heal up, so hopefully we can do that roughly at the same time that we finish off the siege engines. We're now down to 30 injured. Let's keep that pushing up. Beautiful, perfect. One more to go. Well, that's taken some hits. I don't know how long it's going to last. Okay, here we go. Another army. Any of these the people we just beat? I feel like 7 might have been there. I'm not sure. It's just amazing how quickly they bounce back. Takes me ages to get the numbers back. But these guys do it in a couple of seconds. Right, a lot of infantry. Looks like Amber Guy's party's done quite well. Hopefully this is just going to be mostly nomads. We've got no Karakurgits this time. No, we've got one. There's always one. But he's got no elders, so I think we should be fine. I'm hoping we don't kill any of those guys from that clan. But it might happen. Archers a lot smaller now. Infantry 69. We went down from 90 to 69. That's not good. That is not good. That's a huge loss. Obviously we've got 50 cavalry now. And 50 horse. Oh wow. 50 of each. That's not too bad actually, I guess. 50 cavalry is good. They've got 111 horse archers. So with our 50 cavalry, let's try and charge into that formation. See if we can cut down a lot of them. Let's try and flank around them, boys. Whilst they're taking their... Oh my god! The archer fire. Carter's dead. Right, my cavalry should be behind me, so let's try and keep at the front of the enemy formation so that my cavalry is right in between the enemy forces here. Bollocks. Bollocks. We're coming into the enemy cavalry here. The enemy cavalry is now charging, so let's just keep an eye out for that, make sure we don't get hiked. Okay, let's keep going, keep going, keep going. Cavalry, let's put you into a charge. I'm just going to sit here and see if I can deal with the enemy cavalry first. I trust my infantry to do their job. Once we start losing some men in the feed, I'll send them into a charge. Don't even know who I'm trying to hit at the moment. Okay, let's get some thrusts and some overhead hits. Hopefully we'll start mopping some of them up. There's just so many horses in the way, that's the problem. There we go. Oh no. Did it die or is that just for the battle? Nice. Damn it, man. Nice, mate. Let's go. Come on. Keep charging. Enemy infantry hasn't actually attacked yet. Did you just hit both of us? Or was that just me? Oh, there's a heavy lancer. I want to try and get him. Looks like there's still a lot of them over here. Absolutely. Oh, that's because their archers are here. And that's not where we want to be then. Right, horse archers, let's get you on the charge too. Losing a few of our cavalry now. I think that's because we're so close to the enemy archers here. Try and save him from this cav. Nice. Come on guys, let's keep pushing on him. I'm losing. I think I've lost a lot of cavalry here against those archers. Beautiful. Let's keep the pressure on them. Nice. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Still so many. Look at this formation. This is huge. Infantry, let's get you into charge. Archers, archers charge. Everybody go. Everybody go. They have so many horse archers, it's ridiculous. This is where my losses are coming from. There's too many arrows flying our way. Especially from these guys, because my cavalry just doesn't seem to engage the standard archers. Should have probably sent my infantry in a lot sooner to clear these guys out. But there we go. So we've taken a big hit to our cavalry. Hopefully we can build that up. Hopefully we've not lost any of the top tier ones. I know we lost at least one heavy lancer, but hopefully we didn't lose any more. We went from 50 cavalry, it's probably going to be a lot less now. But looks like we've annihilated them there. Let's have a look at our losses. 14 men. No cataphracts. Part-time guard. 2 heavy lancers. It's not too bad. 5 mercenary cavalry, 3 mercenary horsemen, 1 mercenary scout. Yeah, so we lost near 10 of our cavalry. So that's going to be quite a big hit to them, to that formation, which is not good. We captured a whole bunch of prisoners there though, which is not bad either. So let's carry on moving on. Imperial infantry, let's keep you guys going up. Did upgrade a lot of our cavalry though, so that's good. Get one more there. I'll try and replace quite a few of them if we can. But we are using a lot of mercenaries as well, so we've got to take that into account. Get some more archers. Marksmen, beautiful. We've got loads of prisoners. Right, let's get this trebuchet built. Oh, I didn't take the loot. Damn it. Oh, idiot. Why didn't I take the loot? 50 men wounded, so we've still got 200 men in our party altogether. Obviously we've got a lot of them wounded. So let's try and build that up. Once the trebuchet is done, we can go in at any time. So if we see an army, we can just go in and attack the settlement. Hopefully we don't see anyone around though. Let's quickly go into this. We've got level 200 stewardships. We've got forced labour, prisoners in party, provide carry capacity as if they were a normal troop. Construction speed is increased by 10%. Contractors, town projects are 10% more effective. No, we'll go for forced labour, I guess, because construction speed being 10% is quite good. And I'm going to assume... Yes? That's never come up before. I'm going to assume that applies to siege camps as well. I'm going to assume. I don't know if it does, so we'll find out. Well, we probably won't, but I'm hoping it does. Might make things a little bit quicker. There's no real way of knowing. Let's just quickly move that to reserve. Okay, so we've got everything built. Just need to wait for our men to recuperate their forces, their numbers. Get to 190 at least, and then we'll go for it. Shouldn't take too long. And like I said, if we see anyone on their way towards us, we'll just assault. Who was that? Session. Didn't we just beat him? Wasn't he literally in that army we just took out? I swear he was. 186. Okay. Don't think we've got any more time. Let's lead the assault. Let's take this place. So we've got all of our trebuchets up and ready. I maybe could have used them to take out the catapults in the overworld map, but I think they're quite damaged. I'm really hoping they've got the range they need. Infantry, everyone is in position where they need to be, but let's just keep like before. Cavalry, you guys stay the hell down here. Same with you guys. And then archers hopefully take up their positions, not take too many losses. I'll probably actually... I'm going to put one of the archer formations all the way at the back, just in case. I don't want to take too many losses from them. So the other two formations can do their job. Oh no! I don't have a horse. It did die. Bollocks. I have to replace it. That's not good. Alright, I guess I'm going to be using a trebuchet for a while. Or I could push the siege ram. Nah, screw it. I'll use a trebuchet, see if I can take out some of the catapults. Nice. Was that from us? Was that from the enemy? Alright, where am I firing at? I've got my target. Let's try and line that up. I don't know how good this is going to be. I want a good chunk of distance. Have I got a shot? I do. Let's see where this goes. A little bit over, so that's quite high. Let's bring this, once this is down, let's bring it down a little bit. Have I not got anyone? There we go. So I need to bring the distance down just a fraction, probably to the next bar, maybe. Because that shot went over. But I think that was more or less exactly where we wanted to go. Because we want to aim for that little wooden platform, because I think that's where they're going to have a catapult. So I want to try and hit that if I can. If not, if we do hit it and we don't get any damage report, then we'll try and aim for another position where we know there might be a catapult. Just want to keep eyes on it. Have I got my shot? I've got my shot. Okay. Let's do it. At least we can get a better idea of distance. Oh, what? First shot was way over, second shot was way under. So that was... Okay. So I need to be like halfway in between then, okay. Very sensitive, this one. Haven't seen anything come from that position though, so I'm starting to think there might not actually be any equipment there. So let's try and aim for maybe the main gate. Don't know how lined up this is. I trust the distance for this one. This is a little bit closer, so I'm hoping this is right. Where's my ammo guy? They run away, bastards. Load ammo. Use. Fire. Go on. Oh, so low. So low, it's not even funny. Militia, veteran, archer. Use 8 armed trader. Right, let's get up to the formations.
Riders! Make a line!
Cavalry, line. Skirmishers, line. Hopefully we don't lose our battering ram this time. We can actually break through the gate. But I swear it did not get hit too many times last round. Archers are taking damage. Oh my god, are they taking damage? They're drawing all the fire. Right, cavalry, follow me. Skirmishers, follow me. Let's try not get crushed by any rocks now. That's not a good sign. Come on, boys. You are not using your shields. A lot of my men are getting hit here, and I'm not a fan of this. Got reinforcements on the way. Oh, come on. Come on. Where are my reinforcements? Why is the gate so far away? I'm losing so many men. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on. If you look at the top bar, I've lost a chunk of them. I'm losing good quality troops as well. Archers literally have not contributed to this at all. Not one bit. Alright, come on, let's break through this bloody thing before I lose this entire infantry formation. Come on, boys, break through it already. There we go, through. Just go, 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 go. Come on, that's it. It's breaking. Halfway already. Let's just push through. We've got all of our infantry here. We're going to send everyone charging through. Got a few arrows coming from above. We're almost through the gate. There's a lot of them through there, but they're all quite weak, so hopefully we can get through them. Come on, break that gate. Go, 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 go. Everybody through. Destroy them. Push through, boys. Push through. Oh my god, my men are getting slaughtered. How is this happening? We are better than they are. That's it. Push through, break through them, flank round. Come on, come on. Push through, boys. Push through. That's it. There we go. Come on. And I'm dead. Bollocks. My men are getting slaughtered. How is this happening? They are militia. Lost 22 men. That's all of our infantry now dead. I don't believe it. We got absolutely slaughtered at their gate. Okay, we're going to have to end the battle, retreat. We've lost... We barely damaged them. We're now down to 89 men with 2 armies to our rear. So we are going to be retreating. Oh dear. Oh, we are dead. Okay, well, let's try... Oh god, I don't even know what to do. I only have one option. I could try and send some troops. 26 men have to be left behind. Let's go ahead with that. It's probably not going to... Oh, and they attack us anyway. Well, we're going to have to go up and round. Am I slow because I've lost a horse? Christ knows. That was terrible. What the hell went on there? We lost all of our men. We finally built up a good army. And we've just lost them all. My men just could not push through the gate. I don't understand what happened. And of course it's because they've hired the Beni Zalal that we're now getting chased everywhere. Another mercenary clan. Alright, let's head back down to Adris. So we're going to have to rebuild our party. Next time we're just going to let our trebuchets break the siege equipment, break the walls, and then we'll go for it. Yeah, they've all escaped again. Right, let's manage our prisoners and drop everyone in here. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. We've not been too successful, unfortunately. We've failed against our siege on Samira Castle, but we will take it. We'll just have to be a lot more aggressive next time. It does seem like they've got a very strong governor in there. They've built catapults every time we've attacked it now. Clearly, they've got some very good bonuses there, giving their forces some extra damage against our troops. We just could not push through the gate there. We had top tier infantry, a lot of them, but we just could not break through. We took a lot of damage from their archers on the way up. Obviously we got pounded by their catapults, and my archers did not contribute a thing to that battle. They didn't get a single kill. They did not do a good job. So all the responsibility was down on my infantry, which is why they got so messed up in that formation. Right guys, so that's it. If you've got any suggestions, comments, questions, tips, anything like that, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Just supports the channel out, and you can keep up to date with all the content that's coming out. It's been quite a long episode, so I apologise for that. I'll try and keep them shorter from this point onwards. Make sure to go ahead and join me on Discord, guys, by the way. You can ask me all your questions there. We can talk about the game, and you can come and join the community. And let's keep trying to build a community together as well. And you guys can help answer each other's questions and have just a good laugh. So to make sure to come and join me on that. It's just nice to have more and more people to come in and join it. It's brilliant. Otherwise, guys, I really hope you have a good one. I will see you in the next episode. Have a really, really good one, and goodbye.